Okay, so lawnmower maintenance. I have a Husqvarna YTH 20K46 powered by a Kohler Courage 20 horsepower. Battery has finally died. Now, when I first bought this lawnmower a lot of years ago, about 13 years ago, I guess you'd say, I went through a couple batteries pretty quickly and realized that I needed to get a battery tender. So one day I was walking through the auto parts store and this battery tender junior was on sale. It was only $19. Normally they're about 50 bucks when I bought this. But I guess they were getting rid of that kind of stuff and I bought this for 19 bucks. And it has been worth it. This battery that's been in here has lasted me about, what, 8 years, 7 years, something like that. Quite a while, just because I've continued to put it in there. And I've had people in the past tell me, Walmart batteries ain't worth the crap. And listen, Walmart don't make batteries. This is what it is, okay? And it's lasted me a lot of years, mainly because I've hooked it up to a battery tender and kept with it. So, I'm gonna go swap this out and get me a new one and go from there. All right, stick around. Okay, so I looked at the date on the battery that I turned in, and it was actually 2013 on that battery. So that battery is 9 years old, and now we have a new one on there. So I went ahead and hooked it up, and I've got the battery tender charging it. When they ship these batteries, they don't have a full charge, so you want to hook them up before you go to run them. So I'm gonna let that charge, and then tomorrow we'll cut grass. Right now, it's raining, so obviously we gotta wait anyway. So, no big rush. Let this thing charge, do its thing, and tomorrow we're cutting grass. Okay, so I put my new battery in the mower. I charged it overnight. I came out here, went to crank it, and it went bleh. And I was like, that's it? Just bleh? What happened to the brrrr? You know, I was looking forward to cutting grass. So anyway, I thought about it and I thought, what have I not done? I checked the oil, make sure I had oil, made sure I had gas, battery's fine, hooked up. Started looking it over and I realized, crap, I haven't changed the spark plug. So look at this. So this is the old spark plug. You're supposed to change your spark plug in your mower about every 2 years, and I haven't. So I'm changing my spark plug. I bought me a new one. So let's plug it in there and see if that does the trick. Okay, the spark plug was not the issue. Changed the spark plug, went to crank it, nothing happened. So I called my dad. I said, Dad, what am I not thinking about? He said, well, let's trace your steps. Test your battery. So I tried my test battery on my thing back here, and come to find out my battery tester is bad. Because I took two screwdrivers, touched them across, and it made a spark. So that tells me I got spark. I got good spark. Okay, so I took some jumper cables. I put the red plug over here on the red, and I come down here, and my starter only has one big wire going in. That is the power wire. It grounds out to the base of the motor and to the frame. So I touched this here, the starter jumped up, was turning the thing, so I thought, okay, well that's it. So I thought, okay, it's not that, so it's gotta be somewhere further back. And then I thought, well, maybe it's this thing. This is, I think, a regulator, if I'm not mistaken. What does that say? They don't say nothing. I think this is a regulator, okay? From what I can tell, these white and black wires go to some kind of doohickey majig up in there. I don't really care about those. But my next step is to test out this wire to that wire and see if I get a spark. If I do, then this is the part that's bad. And I've already looked online. I can get this part for about $12. So let's try it out. Okay, so to test this out, I got my wire. I've already touched it and seen that it turns this, but I'm gonna show you guys. Okay, so that tells me that this is the part that's bad, okay? So I need to get another one of these doohickey-majigs, all right? All right, I've installed the new solenoid, and this is my first time giving it a shot. Let's see if it turns over. Still nothing. What the heck? Could be this fuse. Dang. All that work for this. Okay, so that was it. That was it. The fuse was what was wrong the whole time. I got out here and was able to cut the grass. Ooh la la, it's so lovely. Yeah, so on this model, this is the YTH20K46 model. The fuse for mine was over here tucked away on the left. I didn't even notice it. Somebody else pointed it out to me. It was down here. There was a 20 amp in here. I put a 30. I don't think that matters. I'm not an electrician, obviously. I'm not a small engine person, but I don't think 20 or 30 amps matters on that. But it all worked. Everything worked great. So I guess at the end of the day, I got to look at it and say, I've got a new battery. I've got a new spark plug. I got a new solenoid and a new fuse. And this mower has lasted me, I don't even know how long I've had it. We've been in this house, I think, almost 15 years. I think this may be 14 years old. So, yeah. This ain't exactly a fix-it video because I didn't know what I was fixing till the very end. And I actually had to take it with me to somebody. I actually had it loaded up in the back of the truck, took it to somebody. They were like, what about this? I was like, ah, crap. I couldn't even find the fuse. So thank you to the fellow that showed me that. Appreciate it. I hope this helps somebody. I know this is a lot of me going, maybe this is it. And it wasn't. So anyway, thanks for watching.